So, you want to build a big old disgusting back as a natty, do you? Well, over the close to a decade I've been training naturally, I've managed to get my back up to what I feel is a reputable size and condition anyway. It's always been one of my stronger body parts, and in terms of performance and aesthetically, I think I'm 80%, 90% happy with it. So, with all that being said, here are 3 essentials that I personally believe you should be locking in at and addressing when it comes to maximizing your potential of getting that big Christmas tree back. And if you like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. The first essential, and it starts here in the kitchen. You need to be eating big if you want a big back. That's just, it's like any body part, okay? If you're someone that's not really eating much at the minute, up it. If you're a guy with a fast metabolism, hammer food into you. Good nutritious food, high proteins, good large amount of carbohydrates before training, good amount of healthy fats, get food in you. Someone with slow metabolism and need to condition down, still same thing, manage your food, but it needs to be somewhat of adequate over maintenance calories. If you want to build any muscular size into any frame, you need to be fueled and you need to have a good amount of nutrition to allow that. Good healthy amount of profile of amino acids, good amount of protein, fair amount of good carbohydrates for the recovery and to be able to perform these big exercises, because don't forget, back exercises, big pull exercises, they are quite demanding, and especially when we go into point 2 to show you what kind of exercises, you're going to need the nutrition. So once it's been done out in the kitchen, we're going to go to the second location, where I believe is the second most essential thing. The gym. In fact, I think this is the most essential place that you should be in. People always talk about nutrition being 90% of everything and 10% training. I think the training is everything, really, because you will not be able to develop the muscular frame that you desire without the training. You could eat well all you want, but you're not going to develop that size or muscular maturity. So there's a few aspects of we're looking at when it comes to training. Okay, I'm just going to go straight into the kind of form of training. So obviously we know if we want to build some sort of formidable size in the lats, thick spinal erectors, rhomboids, that kind of thing, we need to be hitting good big movements, okay? I don't want to see people waste time on single lat arm pull downs, unilateral, really specific isolation exercises. Pick 3 good heavy pull exercises: a barbell row, a heavy close grip pull down, stiff leg deadlifts. These are things that's going to really add mass onto the back. Now, if you want to finish on isolations, of course, a dumbbell pullover, for example. I've got a few videos on how to perform that to a high degree. I also have a video on the pendulum row, which is rowing from the ground raw. That's going to build a lot of explosive power and a lot of strength and a lot of thickness in those spinal erectors. So it's this kind of training we need to focus on. We don't really want to get so lost constantly in seeing these exercises that the pros do on Instagram and stuff, where it's like slow pull downs. You don't have that kind of time. You're going to get a lot more value, bang for your buck, and efficiency if you stick into good, progressive, heavy lifts. Don't be afraid to pull heavy. Pull fucking heavy. Alright, I slap on quite a good bit of weight when it comes to pendulum rows, rowing them. I believe a lot of thickness in the back requires that. Don't be afraid of the bodyweight stuff as well. I built back from years for doing heavy weighted pull-ups. Build the pull-ups as well, and that's going to be the last bonus point for the second essential here. Pull-ups, the most underrated back exercise out there. People always look at machines and barbells and dumbbells. I promise you, pull-ups are the most bang for buck thing you're going to get for your back. The third most essential thing, and it's in a different location, but I'm not going to say it because it's going to sound weird, it's the bedroom. Recovery, sleep. Of course, I can show you everything when it comes to recovery and things like these things here, like your amino acids and stuff for extra recovery. But really, when it comes to after you've trained back or any muscle group really hard, recovery is a very important aspect. And this is the kind of thing that we need to focus on, okay? it's not just your sleep, good nutrition, amino acids to increase your chance of being able to recover from the damage and actually give you the best chance to grow, but it's also the selection of things that you do, the exercise selections, not killing yourself too much, focus on a good bit of frequency. So throughout the week, you're getting 2 to 3 sessions in to be able to grow. And additionally to that as well, ensuring that you don't hammer yourself, you don't do too much. Because if you do, the recovery demands are going to be greater, and it's going to give you less chance to be able to actually grow that back to efficiency, and you're just going to constantly be catching your tail in recovery, and it's probably going to be a very slow amount of progress. So there are my 3 most essential recommendations for growing a big back. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tons of other content on the channel on nutrition and training, so check it out. But until the next time, I've been Carl from New York State. I'll catch you then.